Okay, we're on page 389, and we are now tweaking our trapezoid formula to trapezoid area equals, this is our trapezoid area equals 1/2 B1 plus B2 times H. Now, it's very important because this is a formula with parentheses. We have to make sure we do our parentheses stuff first. And here's our first problem on page 389. We're going to do 1 and 2, two different problems. But we have a trapezoid. Remember, we have one set of parallel sides. The first thing we have to do is base 1 plus base 2. Now, the bottom, base 1, the top, base 2. So we have 6 plus 3. That's the first thing we have to do. 6 plus 3 is 9. Now here's where we kind of can make things a little bit easier on ourselves. Because we got that multiply by 1/2 up there and no longer divide by 2, we can simply cut something in half if we would like to. Well, my choices are 9 or 4. I'm actually going to cut 4 in half. 4 is actually the height. I'm going to cut it in half, therefore I've used my half. Half of 4 is 2, and then the last thing I have to do is I just have to take 9 times 2. Well, 9 times 2 is 18. Therefore, my area of this trapezoid would be 18. We did B1, 6, plus B2, 3. 6 plus 3 is 9. Then we took 4 and cut it in half. Half of 4 is 2. 9 times 2 is 18. Now, the reason why we want to use this sort of new formula, the one you're going to see more in 7th and 8th in high school math, is because of problem number 2. We are given a trapezoid, but yet we are not given the height. So we do not know what the height is of this trapezoid. So they do tell us, however, the area is 45. Just like the area over here on this one was 18. Well, for this one, they're telling us, hey, you don't have to find the area this time. We're going to give you the area. The area is 45, but you're going to have to tell us what the height is. Well, we have to go back to B1 plus B2 is 18. So I'm going to put 18 inside the parentheses. Now I have my 1/2 equals 45, and then I can't forget I still have to times by H. Now, if I'm working this problem out, I have to take 1/2 of 18. Well, basically 18 cut in half is 9. So now I have 9H equals 45. And I have to undo multiplication. In order to undo multiplication, I need to divide. If I'm multiplying by 9 to get H, I got to cancel. I have to divide by 9 on each side. The 9's cancel off. I am left with H. And I'm running a little bit short on room, but I think we can fit it in here. 45 divided by 9 is 5. So I believe the height is going to be 5. So I have just found the height to be 5. Now, of course, I can always go back and check my work to make sure I'm doing things correctly. I want to plug in, instead of H, I want to plug in 5. 5 times 18, and then cut it in half. Now, if I wanted to, I could just take half of 18, which is 9. 9 times 5 is indeed 45. I have checked my work. I have done my problem. I've kind of worked backwards to find my H, and my height for number 2 for a trapezoid is going to be 5. Two different trapezoid problems. One, you're finding the area. You had to find 18. B1 plus B2 times height times 1/2. The other one, you had to find the height. They give you the area is 45. You have to go back and find the height. And in this case, the height would be 5.